All right. We are live from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, home of the Reef. The Oceanside Land Sharks taking on St. Albans Bulldogs out of Washington, D.C. And I believe it's their first game of the year, Joe, for St. Albans, if I was looking at Max Preps properly. So I'm sure they're well practiced up. It's a strong team coming out of D.C. here. What do you got on them?
Yeah, and I think, Dion, it is, they played a few games like us, but my understanding is that St. Albans is an all-boys school. It's about 500-600 boys, and it has got a rich lacrosse history. They play, arguably either in the first or second conference in the country, and so that whole area up there just has a lot of very good lacrosse. So, once again, another great test for the Oceanside as they kind of take on this row of out-of-state talent. And so once again, a night, for them to improve. I'll give it over to Mark if he wants to hit those starting lineups for us.
Yeah, so what we got starting lineup at face-off. We got King Cole Bradford, sophomore, 5'8", 160. On the wing, LSM, we got Logan Finley, sophomore, 5'7", 180. On the other wing, we're going to have probably Kip Lock-Inman. Let's see who's coming over here. Owen. Got Owen Kimker, offensive midi, sophomore, 5'9", 145. Let's talk about our defense. We do have a goalie change today. Jeb got hurt a couple times in last game. So we got Austin Baxa in goal, number 8, sophomore. Holding down the floor with him, we got CJ Johnson. We'll get back to that. Let's start the game.
All right, so we get an early start there, and we got the ball, and we're getting it over to Titus Gellum, and we're going to settle in. Our middies are going to come in, and they're going to start working the ball around. I think that it looks like we're going to get aggressive there. St. Albans, the Bulldogs push us out of bounds, and we're going to get a turnover, and they're going to start their clear.
And they're moving it up quick. They want to go quick. You can tell they got the long pole on the offensive side, number 45. Number 45 is William Martin, LSM. Gives it off to number 17, Nicholas Hoffman. St. Albans setting up their offense. 17 going to dodge down the alley. Owen Kimker on defense, short stick, midi defense. Up top, we got Kip Inman. Good defense by CJ, causing that turnover. Pass was a little high. Oceanside ball on the sideline.
And this is our first shot at a clear, and looks like we're going to run Silas over. And it was a good try, but it was a little bit of a rainbow, and the Bulldogs were able to intercept that. Looks like we're going to hopefully try to stop them here.
We got a fast break, and Silas trailing. CJ picking up the ground ball. We got ground ball going lefty, going righty, getting it over. Nice over to Logan Finley, dealing with his son. Nice catch by Logan, bringing it up the field. Pass up to Silas. Silas getting stopped by St. Albans. That is number 18, it looks like. It gets it off to Liam.
So good clear by Oceanside. I tell you what, good passes. They were seeing the field clearly. There's been some times where it's been a little bit of a challenge for us to see the clear, but you could tell that one, they saw the clear, they saw the guys cutting, and guys were moving, all right? There was motion on that clear. Coming around there in the alley, good look, good shot, boom! Great shot,
Liam Rosenbach. Coming out from X, around the corner, top shelf.
That was nice movement from Max there. Something we haven't seen much of.
Yeah, I tell you what, that right there was just a great offensive possession. And we've had some times where we kind of settled in, which is good. But I think that if we can read the defense and kind of find them kind of sleeping and getting their way, we have the ability to get those quick scores, which we will take all day long.
Agree, and that was a great look. Was that from Silas or Titus?
Silas, I think, may have hit him there, yeah. So King Cole's battling out what he does. And that's great work by the wing. Our guy's able to get it and at least get it on our side of the field to give us a shot. And we're being physical on the ride there, which we want to see. Bulldogs are able to get the read, and this guy's got some wheels, and he's taking it up the field.
That is number 28, long pole. That is Evan Walton, sophomore. So running down the alley, we got, who's that? Reese Meredith up on defense. Moving those feet as Reese does. Reese the Beast. Pushing them down below goal line extended. Got a little rotation coming around the backside, pushing it out front to number 17 on St. Albans, up to number 21. 21 is Theodore Hamilton. Going down the alley, being physical. Going across the net. Going back to X. Boy, these guys are moving the ball quick. You can tell they've been playing together for a while. They're going to settle it down, push it back, reset. Going to go top left. And we've got defense going down the alley. Top left shot just a little high. It will remain St. Albans ball. Boy, both benches are making a ton of noise. I don't know if you guys can pick up all the noise, but both benches super excited about the game. Ball continues to move very quickly. It's only in their stick 2 or 3 seconds before they're getting rid of it. Let's get up on that.
Yeah.
A little pressure. All right, Owen. Or Kip Inman, a little pressure there.
Ooh, yeah, there we go.
Let's go man ball. There you go, Kip. And St. Albans gets that ground ball and comes loose again. Looked like CJ picked that up right back to our goalie. Austin taking a look, see what's open. Gives it over here to the wing, CJ. CJ over to Logan. Dealing with that sun. Hopefully that's not going to come into play. Backs it out a little bit. We got it over to Silas. Silas looking for an open man. He's got 1-on-3. He's going to try to beat 1-on-3. Better smart play. Just missed the clock. So failure to advance on Oceanside. It's St. Albans ball. They get the restart. Number 9. Dishing it over to number 24, Hugh Kaplan. Right back over that. That was his son. I could tell he was struggling with his son there. Great play by St. Alban, pushing it over.
Oh, I'd love to see us hustle here if we can get this ball.
Let's go, Liam.
Oh,
that's a push.
Yeah.
Good hustle.
Great
And he
defense,
knows it.
great defensive possession and I'd love to see us hurry. Titus Gillum's got the ball.
That was Charlie Funk. I want to give him credit for that. I called out the wrong name. I had the wrong
Funk master.
number.
Charlie Funk, great young player. So Oceanside is going to get the possession. Liam's got it up here at the top of the perimeter, number 2, a senior. And we're going to start working the ball up. Land Sharks are up 1-0. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first against the St. Albans Bulldogs. Going to get a little bit of a dodge there. They're working it over there on that right side. Looks like they're going to work it around here. He's playing Silas Gillen pretty tough. The Pole's playing him pretty tough. Charlie Funk's got the ball. Miller Seaton's got it up here. And they're working the ball around here. These, once again, great defense, and they're in their hip pocket.
So St. Albans stepping up the defense. You can tell they're pressing us out, pressing that pass.
But I think already, Mark, one thing I'm already enjoying seeing is that the ground balls are kind of going our way. And you can see that there's an extra pep in the Land Shark step, and they're going after those ground balls, and the hustle is there tonight.
Can't agree more.
So he's going to come around. Tyson's going to come around. He's going to look, see what he's got. And good check there by their defender to get the ball to knock out. And they're able to get the ground ball. And they're making their way. Titus Gillum still trying to make a hustle there on 18.
Number 18, Wagner Underwood coming down. Long pole is going to take a shot over the net, but St. Albans backed it up nicely. So St. Albans will have the ball at X. That looks like number 91. If so, that'd be Thompson Grennan. Long high pass. So I wonder if this sun has a little bit more to do with the missed passes than we think. So anyway, number 5.
We got the ball. Great timeout. Coach Harris, always calls those timeouts in the best moments to kind of get us to settle down.
Boy, I look at the clock, and it's 6:09 remaining. So 6 minutes of play already. It's been very fast-paced, and the clock has gone pretty quickly. Like, there's been very few stoppages of play going up and down the field. Quick passes, crisp passes, very few turnovers. Just a good game so far.
Yeah, I like the energy the boys brought today. It's something we've been talking about last few games. We kind of bring it in the second half. In the first half, we're a little flat. So,
well, I was thinking about this team, gentlemen. I mean, especially these junior and seniors, and especially some of the kids who played football as well. But these guys have experienced a lot of success in high school. Multiple state championships out there. Maybe this is the first year at Oceanside that they've kind of had some games not go their way. But we know that in life, oftentimes you learn more in pain than you do in success. And so this is just a great opportunity for them to continue to fight and continue to get better, and which we know that they will do throughout the season.
Preach, chap, preach.
I know, right? Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to win a state championship, come to Oceanside. I mean, you know, there's a lot of success here to be had, and these boys have experienced a lot, and but they're fighters, and this is one of these years where they're going to have to buckle down and give a little bit more. I do appreciate the encouragement to preach, though, Dion. All right, so Oceanside is going to retain the possession. Titus Gellum, number 7, double sevens, is going to have it up here at the top. Pohl is going to be playing here for the Bulldogs. He's going to spin it over to his brother. He's going to spin it over here to Miller Seaton. Love to see we get one of these guys here. Great shot by Liam. He's going to spin it over to Ian. Love to get Ian a shot here. Ian's got a great shot, the assassin. They're spinning the ball.
That is Grayson Weiss in on wing offense.
Okay. Spin it over to Titus. Looks like he's going to maybe think about dodging down the center. They're going to good switch up on their part. Get it over to Liam. Good dodge by him. A little two-man action. Maybe trying to get a little bit of a switch up. Liam's got the ball. Good defense on the Bulldogs. Silas Gellum got a good check by the Bulldogs. Silas looks like
flag down.
Flag there. And let's get a good shot here. Oh, good look. Great look.
Another flag.
Another flag.
Let's see what we got here for the call. It's either going to be 2 on St. Albans or 1 on each. I think it's going to be 2 on St. Albans because otherwise they would have blown the whistle right away.
Right.
Let's see what we got. Looks like number 51 and number 26. So 1 long pole, 1 short. So it's a little hard to hear the referee, but it looks like we got 2 penalties. Number 51, it looked like it was going to be a slash for 1 minute. 26 for a push on 30 seconds. We got a shot right from the top. Nice backup.
And that was a good shot. We'll take that. We backed it up, retained possession, and we'll go at it again. Love to go up 2-0 here. Spinning it over to Silas. Liam had a little bit of an angle there. And they're trying to look and see if they can get that guy in the crease open. He's thinking about it again. I don't, go ahead, and Titus is going to let it go. Boom!
Top left.
Top left. The trigger. That's a great shot. And I tell you what, one thing that I feel like the team has done a little bit is it's hard. We don't always get off to these quick starts, but as a team, I think getting off to a quick start is to our advantage.
Another thing we're seeing on offense is we're drawing the defense out. So it looked like Liam was doing a dodge and shot, drew 2 of the defenders out, dished it over to Titus, gave him some room, gave him some opportunity to get a good shot off.
So King Cole back here at the stripe. King Cole is had a great season so far. And Reese over here, number 1, Robo Reese. King Cole is going to get it. Still a little bit of a fight there. And the Bulldogs are able to get possession.
They got an odd-man rush here. We got number 14 coming down. Defense swinging up. Number 91 on the doorstep. That is going to be Thompson Grennan with a goal. Sophomore. So when we rotated up top, nobody rotated down in the crease, or the crease guy rotated out to the other with no 2 slide. So I don't know if we got a replay on that, but I'm sure coaches will take a look at that on the film tomorrow and have a teaching point.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those jailbreaks that went their direction, and when he was gone. Good fight by Cole. Cole's not giving up easily.
He's down on those hands.
Hey, and I tell you what, that turnover right there is on Cole.
Absolutely.
You rattled them a little bit and get that pass out of bounds. That's because Cole didn't quit on that one. A lot of grit for King Cole.
All right, number 7, Owen Kimker, bringing the ball out of bounds. We got Miller was open. We got Owen. Ooh, that was a
man.
Yeah, that's a flag. Believe. Let's see what the referee calls. I don't want to guess here. So 9 weight cross check, 1 minute. So we go man up again. Up 2-1, 4 minutes, 8 seconds in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is really liking the energy, the emotion, everything that we're seeing tonight out of the Land Sharks. So Oceanside is going to get the ball. We're going to take it up top here.
I like the body language from the St. Albans coach. Coaching number 9 here, coaching him up a little bit, giving him a pat on the back.
Oh, yeah.
That's good coaching.
I'd love to see that shot right there.
Goalie just got a piece of it, looked like.
Able to back it up, keep possession, 2-1. So we're going to get another advantage here with a man up, and hopefully we can get another good shot.
Good defense, good stick. Number 18 on St. Albans, good outlet. Number 12.
Yeah, that was a great.
12 bringing it down. They're going to be man down, so I imagine they are going to pull it out and just kill this penalty off, and it's about to come. We've got about 5 seconds, and we are at full strength. Number 24 bringing it up to the top. We got Hugh Kaplan. He's going to go down the alley. Looks like a little bit of a double team, although 5-hole. And that ties it up, folks, 2-2.
So 2-2, 3:19 in the first. Cole's back out here. Number 7, Owen, is out here at the wing. And then, of course, Logan over there is on the other side, I believe.
Yep, that is Logan.
Oh, good clean win by the Bulldogs there on the face-off. And they're going to get the touch and get the possession here, started out.
So Cole got stuck on the change. Cole Bradford, our face-off. He's going to be guard number 9. Number 9, guard number 9. We got Logan coming out to play defense. Good job by Logan, stopping penetration there, forcing him down the alley, swing it around. This is number 14. I believe that's their face-off guy as well. Got a penalty flag on Oceanside. Just grab possession, get the whistle. It's going to be a holding. Looks like a 30-second technical on number 9, Cole. So this is the first time we'll see St. Albans man up. You know, watching them warm up, one of the things that they seemed to concentrate on was number 44 right at the crease, and I haven't seen him in the game yet. So we'll see how that progresses over the night. But St. Albans up, man up, 6 on 5. Basic give and go from X, swing it out to the wing, right back to number 6. So I believe that was 6 from 9, if I'm not mistaken. Let's call out their names. Number 6, William Irwin on attack, a junior. Assist to Charles Sheffield, a senior. I'm having all kinds of trouble with this mic. Let me switch it out at halftime or something.
Move in on you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back here at the stripe. Cole is out here, King Cole was able to get it. Hopefully our wings will come in, help out. Looks like we got a little bit of a scrum there, and it's going to go the Bulldogs' way.
Yeah, it was a push.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
It's the late call.
Yeah, it was. He took a little time on that, but usually things in life sorts out in the end, right? So Titus Gillum has the ball. Our guys are going to come in. Liam Silas is going to come in. We're going to kind of wait to get these guys set up, and we're going to start rotating the ball here around the perimeter. Man, they're playing tight. They're playing tight on Ian there, 55. Ian's got a little bit of a move. I'd love to see him.
Referees are calling this tight game. Another flag on the field, St. Albans. I'm not sure. It could be a cross-check, could be a push with possession. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, let's get a good wide shot here. So they're going to work it around to Charlie Funk. Miller-Seton over to Silas. Looks like Silas is going to get a little bit of dodge here. He's got a shorty on him. We'll see what he can do. He spins it back around to his brother, Sevens. He's looking, trying to find somebody maybe in the crease there. And he's going to, yeah, he got a little ward there.
Yep.
You know, got annoyed by that stick and pushed it away there.
Well, the good news on that is Oceanside retains possession on the delayed penalty. Let's see what the call is. Unnecessary. Number 3 for 1 minute. No, sorry, number 26. Nope, number 3.
So Miller-Seton's got the ball out here, and we're going to get to do another man up here. Down 3-2. Hopefully we can get off a good shot here while we have the advantage. He's going to spin it around back there at X. Going to look. Oh, good look. Good. Boom.
Off the
good
post.
Shot. Great shot.
Couldn't place it any better. Lower right off the inside of the post into the net. Great shot by Titus. Who did that pass come from?
Well, definitely think that this is going to be a very good, evenly matched competition here with our neighbors out of Washington.
Yeah, it's certainly not a reflection of the records. We got 2 highly competitive teams. CJ, stay with it.
Good hustle. We're trying to get a little ride on them. Hopefully we can get a push out of bounds maybe here.
Number 45 doing a great job tiptoeing the sideline. Sticking with the ball. We got about 35 seconds left in the first quarter. We got ball down. Nice outlet, CJ.
That great catch. I think that was Ian. Man. They're playing an aggressive game out here.
Clean hits, too. Number 9 got the ball. We got about 15 seconds left. Shoots just wide. And we got a flag down again.
So interesting, these high school games. You know, some of our games, you know, there wasn't a flag the whole first half, and now, and then I can't even count how many flags there's been this one.
I agree. This is a different officiating crew that seen 1 or 2 of these guys out here before, but they got a tough job.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate our officials, everything they do. We know it's not an easy job, so appreciate them coming out to support high school lacrosse in the state of South Carolina.
Well, we got about 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's tee up a player spotlight after the first quarter ends. But I missed who called timeout. I assume St. Albans did?
Yes.
So they're drawing up a play with 9 seconds. They're going to have the ball behind the goal. Not sure if it'll be in the alley or down at X. I believe it's going to be kind of right over there where that Oceanside Lac soccer field sign is going to be, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what kind of play the coaches have drawn up.
St. Albans has a good fan base. A lot of their parents travel down here, so we appreciate them coming, making the long trip down here to Charleston. I believe they also have a follow-on game, I believe, with Wando or maybe
Lucy Beckham.
Luke and Beckham, right? Yeah.
I think that's on Saturday.
Okay.
So just like a lot of the teams that have been traveling during their spring break, Charleston's a great destination. A little bit warmer weather than D.C., though we're going through a little bit of a cold front. So what do you think? It's 50-ish or so. Nice, bright, sunny evening.
Right.
Perfect night for lacrosse.
Absolutely.
And it looks like we got a bus with another lacrosse team getting off. In fact, that is Lucy Beckham right on the nose.
Yeah, so Lucy Beckham is playing a game after this. They're playing, I believe, the Episcopal School of Dallas, which I understand is ranked, I think, number 2 either in Texas or the Southeast. So just another great, game for high-level lacrosse in Charleston.
I would imagine the St. Albans team will be hanging out after this game, watching the next one, trying to do a little bit of scouting, and vice versa. I'm sure Lucy's going to be watching this game, doing some scouting as well. Back to the action. They're just going to run it out. So little strategy on St. Albans' part, very smart play. The reason we got a penalty. So we with that penalty St. Albans will retain possession at the start of the second quarter. All right, player spotlight time. We are going to do the last 2 freshmen that we've got, and then we're going to start highlighting our sophomores. So let's start with, how about George McCarthy, number 27? Can we find George on the field there? So George, number 27, plays defense, long pole. He's been playing for about 3 years. He got involved because his dad played in high school up in New York, around just outside the Bronx. And his goals from a lacrosse standpoint are to get more skilled. He's continuing to work with Coach Clark real hard, specifically focusing on ground balls. He's a right-hander, and he knows as a deep pole, you got to be able to go right-handed and left-handed. So he's working a lot on that left hand and getting ground balls, which is super important for a deep pole long. He moved to Charleston in 2016, again coming from the Bronx, where his parents decided it was time to get out of that cold weather, unlike most of us. I'm originally from upstate New York myself, so we all have that feeling to get down here into the warmer weather, and they made that move in 2016. Favorite sports player of all time, or any sport, is Kyle Kennard, defensive end for South Carolina Gamecocks. So he is a very big South Carolina Gamecocks fan, and George attends about 1 game a year over at, what's the stadium? Bryce. I'm going to get lots of Williams-Bryce Stadium. And last but not least, thoughts about after Oceanside. He's either looking at doing some trade school, welding. He really likes the welding, which is a fantastic trade to get into, or possibly going to school at either Ole Miss or Carolina.
And I know the McCarthys, they live in our neighborhood. His dad is a retired firefighter from New York, and just a great family, great parents, and George is a great young man. So back into it, and the Bulldogs have the ball, and they're going to work it around and start their offense.
They're swinging the ball around, moving our defense. They are man up again. So we're looking for that shot. Here it starts the motion. 77 cutting down to the crease. Gets skip past the 17. Dodges, shot just to the right. Reese, good defense coming out on him. Dodged over to the Reese and got a clean shot just to the right of the lower pole. Back out to number 91. That is Thompson Grennan. Directing traffic over to 17, swinging it down low. You can see just very quick ball movement. You can see we got defense coming out, coming back in. Number 17, Caden Crable, giving him some business, recovering back in. Got CJ coming out. Another high shot. Just over the top. Good backup by number 6. Number 6 is William Irwin. So we are back to full strength. 6-on-6. Got Logan Finley and Kip Inman. Kip Locke. Let's see if he can force him down the alley. As he does, we were just talking about that. We're gonna highlight Kip in our next player spotlight, or maybe not the next one, but the third one of the game here. We were just talking about how to prevent them from going top side. So really good job sending him down the alley. 77. Shake and bake, gives it up to.
Oh, good interception there.
And that is Kip Locke. Caden couldn't find the handle.
It was a good defensive possession there. Great ball, or great sliding, and great movement.
All right, they're back on defense, getting organized. Number 77, playing catch up top. Got a dodge down the alley. 17 going back behind X. Swinging off number 77. He wants the shot. He's going to take it just wide left.
This is 2 really good defensive possessions for us. I tell you, right? Great great foot movement and sliding, and
Austin standing big back there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we got Logan. Logan Finley sending number 9 down the alley. Does a spin move. Tries to lift. We need some help. We need a slide. You hit.
Wow.
Oh, we got Austin down. Boy, that was a hard shot. He took it. I think I knew where he took it, and I'm not going to say.
We don't have a backup, though.
So we were talking about this. So as maybe those that are just joining us, we did have Jeb, our starting goalie, did get hurt last game. He took a shot from a player in the shoulder, then another hard shot off the foot. So he is out. He is not even dressed for this game. As we were talking with Jeb and even Coach Clark and the coaching staff, we were talking about backup goalies. So we do have Blaze as a backup. Blaze played a little bit of goal last year for us as a freshman. Blaze number 14.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
He's already out there with his stick. Austin's up. A little higher pitched voice.
Yeah. He just confirmed.
Yeah.
It goes to all you goalies out there. I don't know if he's wearing a cup or not, but I played hockey goalie, and I'll be darned if I forgot my cup, I didn't even get out there. There ain't no sense in taking a chance with that.
I think when all of our boys started playing lacrosse, we bought the cup, but none of them wore it, right? We all had those experiences, dads. Like, I think you should wear this, and they're like, yeah, I'm not wearing that.
Yep,
Yeah,
that happened
as
about.
a goalie, that's not an option.
Yeah,
That's right.
All right, so we're going to get the ball here and get a clear. A little bit of a bobble.
So across to CJ, we got him in midfield. Good look.
Oh, great look.
Number 13, Miller Seaton.
Miller Seaton. Oh, great clear on our part. And they're playing pretty aggressive defense at this point.
Good hustle by Miller again. We got from behind.
Oh,
good
great
look.
look. I'd love to get a quick score here. He was thinking about it, but he's on him pretty quick.
And that is Grayson. I think we got a timeout.
Yeah, that look, that was the Bulldogs were coming on us pretty hot, and I think Tom did a wise thing and say, let's see if we can get the ball and turn this temperature down a little bit and set it up when we can kind of turn down their aggression a notch.
Yeah, it was a great timeout. Blaze was getting stuck on the sideline. He had to switch to his left, turned to the sideline. You could see that second defender from St. Albans coming in for a double team. So timely and good timeout by Coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
That does leave us with no timeouts left in the half. That's our second. So we got 8:53 in the second quarter. And we'll see what we come out with. Important possession.
All righty, we got our goalie back. I think he got a sip of water, ready to go.
That's the toughest of the tough right there. Take a shot there and you're out for less than a minute and you're right back in the net.
Absolutely. We're building men out here. All right, Titus Gillum has the ball. He's going to come around the top of the perimeter. Going to kind of survey the field, spin it over here to Miller. Miller time. Spin it over to Silas. It seems like they're just kind of trying to get, an offensive move. This guy's seems like he's playing Titus pretty close here.
One thing I've never noticed is the angle of the sun this time of evening. It feels like it's the first game where the sun is really just, we've had this time of day of a game, and it's just clear skies. Seems like it's bothered a couple of players a little bit, but not too bad. So we got Silas Gillum at X. Looks like it may be a little screen from Liam. Pick and roll right back to Liam at X. Oh, we had Ian cutting down the middle.
Yeah, that was a good possession where we were able to kind of get them to switch up. So Ian's up here at top. Ian's got a shorty on him. I'd love to see Ian do a little dodge here. He's got the step. Look, great look in the middle there. It was a great thought. What you want there. And this kid's got some wheels, and he's taking off.
And that is number Alex Sue. Looks to be a short stick. Mitty does his job, gets it across the line, and coming off for a change. Number 77 back on the field. 17, Caden giving him some business, trying to come up from behind. 24 heading down to the alley. kicking it back out. Caden playing some defense. Little low pass. See if we can get CJ to get the ball. Just smartly lets that go out of bounds. Get a quick restart. We're going to go back over to Logan. Logan going to jog it up the field. Let's see what kind of options we got. We got Silas coming in on the field. Number 33 going to send it over here to CJ across. We got Silas in the middle.
Got
Good
it.
look.
Great look. Great eyes. Charlie Funk, he gets the touch, gets it over to Titus. He's got a little bit of an alley there.
He did.
Yeah, he thought about it and decided not to. So we're going to start spinning around. Ian's got a pole, great move, little spin move, little switch up there. Silas Gillum, he's got a shorty on him. The Bulldogs got some quick kids. All these boys are fast. When you see them out in the open field, they got some burners on them. Silas has got him up top here. Spins it over to Ian. Looks like they're kind of trying to set up here. Silas is going to come down. Ian's kind of open there in the middle. Hopefully these guys will maybe fall asleep and leave Ian wide open there in the crease. I think that's what he was thinking. Get it back to Ian, get it back to Titus. Titus is going to dodge right. He's going to look, spin it over to Silas. Little switch up there. They're still trying to look and see if they can get that guy.
Number 24 playing really good defense. We got that short-on-short matchup. Great save.
Yeah, it was a good save.
Good shot, good save. Good outlet. We got number 45. LSM bringing it down you lose the ball. Come on, Liam. Stay with him. Number 45, we've got William Martin. Does a good job, gets the ball to the short stick. He's hanging on the field, going to try to hide over in the far side, see kind of what's going on. Now he's going to come across. Get the offensive midi on, number 21 coming in. And St. Albans pulling it out, setting up the offense. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. 3-3, great game so far. Number 17, top left, is going to be on Titus. Titus forcing him down the alley, doesn't give him up top. Swinging down to X. That's 77 over here on the wing. I think he's going to get the pass. There he goes. 77 going to be a dodge, try to get up top. Really good job by Silas there. Really good job by Silas.
Yeah, I was hoping that stick didn't slide up further, but he did a good job. Ooh.
Tried to get it in the middle in the crease, just a little bit of high. St. Albans was able to recover. They back in the crease. Great save. Great save by Jev, giving up the rebound. We got number, all right, well, I forget the numbers. Shot wide, out of bounds. Nice little contact behind X. 91 backing it up. Remains St. Albans ball. We got CJ on defense. One of the things we're starting to see, they're starting to swing the ball, get a little bit of movement, and we're not rotating quick enough into the crease. We got to get that 2 and 3 slide communicated so that we get that crease guy covered. Reese Meredith on defense, getting on his hands, causes the ball to go left, picked up by number 21, Theodore Hamilton, coming back behind the net and shoots and scores.
Yeah, great shot on him, but I tell you, it was an advantageous bounce to him right there in the crease, and he was kind of hanging low back there. So 4-3 with 4 minutes to go in the half. Land Sharks are going to come back up here and set it up on the stripe. Charlie Woods, number 6, is going to be out here at the wing. King Cole is going to be at the stripe. Cole is going to fight. Great. Spits it out. Gets it. He's got it a little bit. Good spit out.
And good hustle by the St. Albans wing there. I didn't see where he was lined up. I want to say he was right around midfield, but be able to catch Cole. Some good hustle, good speed.
Finn, the finisher, is up here up top. He gets it over to Liam, number 2. Looks like Cole's going to try to. Great run by Cole, great hustle. Yep. So our guys can come in. So 4-3, another possession for the Land Sharks with about 3 minutes or so and some change left in the second. I think what we're doing tonight on offense, Mark, kind of that two-man game up top. We're trying to do some dodge and then trying to find that guy open in the crease. I think that'll work. I tell you, he's open right now. That's
That was a sun for sure.
Oh, great shot.
Oh, good
Great
save.
stop.
Got a rebound.
Looks like we can still get it. Uh-oh, the ball's still free. See if
There's one of those 50-50 balls.
Hopefully we can get a little push on this guy out of
There's
bounds.
number 0, Wheels.
Great hustle. He stepped on the line, but it's a great hustle play by number 0. I tell you what, he's got some speed on him. I don't know if he runs track, but fast young man.
All right, we got about 2 minutes, 37 seconds left in half. Let's do a little recap for those who may be joining us a little bit late. So let's start with face-off wins. So Cole's got 3 face-off wins. St. Albans has 4. So very close matchup at the face-off dot. To recap some of the scoring, our first goal was from Oceanside. Number 2, Liam Rosenbach, assisted by Silas. That was at 10:15. Second goal to put us up 2-0 came from Titus, assisted from Liam. St. Albans scored 12 seconds later. Goal by number 91. That is Thompson Grennan, assisted by number 14, Stephen McBrady. Next 2 goals were from St. Albans. Number 24, Hugh Kaplan, unassisted, and number 6, William Irwin got the goal, assisted from number 9, Charles Sheffield. And then we just tied it up. In the first quarter, 77, Titus assisted from number 55, that is Ian Long. That was the first quarter scoring. So after the first quarter, we were 3-3. The only goal in the second quarter came from St. Albans just about a minute and a half ago. Goal from number 21, unassisted, and that is Theodore Hamilton. So 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Let's see what St. Albans draw it up. So really one of 2 things. They could be whipping it around for, call it 2 minutes, waiting for a nice open shot and taking it just like that if it's available. Great save. Great save by Jeb DeWebb, getting pressured. See if we can get that ball before it goes out of bounds. We cannot. And St. Albans will remain possession. Number 9 taking it out of bounds. That is Charles Sheffield. Swinging it up top, rolling at 17, Nicholas Hoffman. And they are going to set up their defense again. They got number 21 over here on the wing. Going to dodge down, 77 popping up. A little bit high of a pass. And Oceanside will take over possession on the sideline. We got CJ handling the ball, swinging it back down to Jeb.
Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Austin back in?
Yeah,
It is.
Silas.
I missed. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we got
Get
him.
it over.
We got. Yeah.
He's in the crease. Go referees on the other side. Okay, so back to the action. We'll run it up. We got a minute 30. No timeouts. Titus calling for the ball up top.
All right, so a minute 30, 4-3 Bulldogs. And I would imagine we were going to take our time here, Mark.
I think that makes the most sense. The clock's not moving. We've been at a minute 36 for a while.
Okay, yeah.
Clock! 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 There we go. Yeah, we've ticked off 1 second. We may be having some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
All right, now we're moving. Minute 29 left in the first half.
Yeah. The boys are getting some extra cardio with this 130 in. So hopefully they ran good in preseason. So Tyson's got the ball back there. He's going to come around. He's got a little bit of an angle. Good stop.
Good rebound.
Yeah.
Got the crease call, I believe. I didn't hear a restart. Free clear.
On a crease, yep.
Wow.
So that must have been goalie interference then, not a crease violation. All right, number 17, Caden Crable playing some defense. We are under 1 minute. And we got 21-24 playing some catch up top. We got number 9 here on the wing looking for a little back pass. Number 9 is Charles Sheffield. Dodging down the alley, going to take a shot.
Man, it's a good shot.
Top right corner, burning the twine. That was a great shot.
Good shot. Need a better slide there from Oceanside.
So St. Albans takes a 2-goal lead with about 40 seconds left in the first half. You know, one of the things we've talked about game after game is just the role of the flow of the game, and seems like the last couple of minutes putting those 2 goals back to back, it'd be really nice to get something positive happen here into the half. But 14 on St. Albans going to win the faceoff, bring it down, take another shot, and another score from St. Albans, making it 6-3.
Let's get it back, Cole.
All right, so Cole's back on the stripe. 33 seconds to go. Gets it over here to Liam. Ian's got the ball. We got about 22 seconds to go. Ian's got a little bit of an angle. He's trying to look to see what he can get. Guys.
Let's get back on defense. Got 11 seconds. You know they're going to push it hard. They're going to swing it up the field. Their bench is screaming, take a shot, take a shot. We got 2 seconds, 1. And that's halftime.
So 6-3, halftime. Bulldogs have the lead.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the stats here. You know, something that's very telling is just the number of shots. When you look at the first quarter, shots were tied up, 4 shots each. Second quarter, Oceanside has 3 shots. Southlake Carroll has 12. So total of 16 shots by Southlake, total of 8 shots on Oceanside. Let's talk about saves. Austin in net for us has 2 saves. Southlake Carroll, netminder, I forget the number, otherwise I'd talk to his name, has 3 saves.
All right, well, we got 10 minutes, 9.5 minutes left here. Let's mute, get some water, and we'll be back. Here we go.
All right, so we're back here in action. Bulldogs were able to get the face-off in the possession. Back here, 6-3, started the third. Number 17 has the ball for them, and we're going to settle into our defense here. Number 7, Owens on him, playing tight. Love to get a turnover here and give Oceanside a chance to break into this lead.
Thanks for covering me, chaps.
You know, I do what I can. I'm a team player.
All right, we got ball down. Number 7 playing some good defense. Let's see if we can force him down the alley, going behind. We've got Reese Meredith. Stick up a little high, but it ended up wrapping him up.
It's interesting what he's going to call that, yeah?
Yeah, they're going to call that a shot.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes that can go in your way favorably.
St. Albans got the ball. Swinging it behind the net. Probably come out here to the wing, number 24. Skip pass just a little bit high. Bench is liking that, getting some energy coming out of the second half. Looks like Kip Inman's going to take the ball on the sideline. We got the go whistle, swinging it back to the defense, Logan Finley. See what Logan's going to do with it, bring it up.
Good look.
Good spin, good release.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it.
And a flag.
Gets it over to Titus. We got the ball. We'll settle in, let Finn get in here. He's going to spin it over to Liam, maybe. Get it to Liam. Gets it over to Silas. Silas has got a shorty on him. He's thinking about it. He's going to pull it out, give it back over to his brother. Number 3's on him. That's not his brother. That's Ian Long. All right, Liam's got the ball. Liam's got a little bit of alley. He spins around, gets a little bit of an opening, but he's getting checked pretty hard there. And they're playing out. I tell you what.
They want this turnover.
Yeah, they do.
Kill the clock and get their man down in there.
So Titus has it. Does a little spin move, looks. Gets a shot. All right, so this is a good chance for Mark for us to cut into this lead. It'd be great to get a good shot here, make this game 6-4 with the advantage here.
And then that's a big penalty. Number 24 is one of their strongest short stick middies up top. He's been hanging with Titus and Silas all game. He's got some good feet, quick feet, but I didn't see the penalty. 30-second, I was watching something else.
I didn't see it as
well.
well.
30-second or a minute, but either way, that's a key player out for St. Albans, and as you said, let's try to take advantage of it.
Yeah, we're going to work it around, and hopefully we can keep getting that defense to collapse, and we can get one of these guys to get a good shot here. Getting it over here to Silas up top, and looks like they're playing total deny on 7s there.
And 2-1, St. Albans is going to be back to full strength.
Spin it over. Silas is thinking about it. Good stop on their part. Quick outlet. And looks like
number 18, long stick midi, Wagner Underwood. Still got the ball. He's heading towards the net. Going to swing it over to the wing. Number 13 is Benjamin Palma. I think that's the first time we've called Benjamin's name tonight. And St. Albans will reset, set it back up. Long stick midi coming off. Looks like he's going to try to deke him. 18 going down, calling for the ball. Going to swing it down low to GLE, bring it back up. Little fake pass. Back over to Benjamin, swinging it over number 21, Theodore Hamilton, swinging it over to 77. Our number 7, Owen Kimker on 7-7. We got 777s. Sending him down the alley. Nice little push from Owen.
Yeah, good defense.
I like guarding the guy behind X, too. Didn't allow that pass.
Oh.
Shot from number 21, I believe that was. Short side. Snuck it in there behind Austin.
So 7-3 Bulldogs.
So that is number 21's second goal of the game. See what we got here for a lineup. We're going to bring CJ up on LSM. Logan's going to head back down to close D. These faceoffs have been close all game. What are we? We're looking at, actually, St. Albans is winning the faceoff battle. Looks like 7-3. So we're going to change up the lineup a little bit, get a LSM in there as they battle. So we've got a false start. False start on Cole. That gives White, St. Albans the ball. Gonna swing it around number 9, bringing it up top side on Logan. Logan giving him the shoulder. Number 9 dishes it over to 13. 13 trying to get over to 14. They do a little switch. We got Reese Meredith up on defense. Number 22 coming in.
They're keeping the Fogos out there right now.
Number 22. Swinging over to number 6. 6 is William Irwin. Owen playing some good short stick.
Oh, man.
This is where we got to lift the stick. Don't allow, and that ball's over.
Yeah.
Yep, that ball's over.
Man, I'd love to see us go
restart.
quick. Well, maybe not. You may think about it.
Yeah, we got stuck in the switches. We were doing a line change, so it was literally tightest on 5.
Yeah, wouldn't have been a wise decision. So Ian's got the ball. Ian's going to bring it out of here and pop it over to Liam. Oh, got a flag. Not sure what that was. Liam's got the ball. He's got a little bit of an alley. Thought about it. Good slide on their part. He's playing him pretty aggressive. He's got the lane. Think about it. Look, good shot.
Going for that top right. You could see him, Ian Long, great shot.
Yeah, it was a great shot by Ian.
Yep.
And we want to get Ian in the game more for sure. Ian is he's the assassin. He's got a shot and he can keep shooting.
Let's see what we got for a penalty here. Whatever the penalty was, the coach is talking about
his elbow pad. If it's 26, he still doesn't have an elbow pad on. Or if he does, it's on his tricep.
A little bit of a discussion out here. 26, it seems like he's trying to figure it out as well.
9 is taking a knee.
They have 4 defenders on the field, so it must be 2 penalties. Sorry, folks, we're trying to figure out what's going on as well. So it looks like 6-on-4, 2-man down for St. Albans, 2-man up for Oceanside. Although they got 1 guy in the box. Am I counting wrong? 1, 2, 3,
26
4.
should be taking a knee.
26 also in the box.
All right. So we got a pretty big advantage here. See if we can get a shot. We're trying to get
there.
There we go. Boom.
Boom.
Good shot. Miller, Seaton, or excuse me, Charlie Funkmaster. Miller, Seaton, and then they have similar kind of body types there. But great shot by Charlie Funk, sophomore.
I believe that's Charlie's first goal of the year.
Is it? Yeah, great shot.
All right, that's some good motivation here. And with 2-man down, we had to score there. That was a big possession. If we don't score there, being 2 men down, that's That's a heartbreaker, but great job, great ball movement. Charlie on the doorstep sealing the deal.
All right, so King Cole back at the line.
Got some strong wings. We got Owen Kimker close to, boy, their face-off guy's just good.
Yeah, he's good as
Number
well.
14, swinging it over. Trying the bounce shot, going wide right. Good backup. Number 9 taking it out. Wants to swing it behind X, but we're preventing that pass. This is Charles Sheffield rolling it up to 77. He wants to go top, but we're going to force him down the alley. Back behind X. CJ guarding him. Got ground ball. Trying to play a little golf with it. Man on man. CJ kicks it out. We got a little possession. Another ball down. How about CJ picking it up, swinging and not to the goal. Whew.
That was
All right, we got Logan Finley picking up the ground ball. Yeah, that was a throw your basket ball underneath your own hoop type. We don't like that, but it ended up being all right for us.
See if we can get a guy in the middle here. Silas Gillum's kind of they're playing that guy coming in.
Almost just got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good job there. Let's get a friendly bounce.
Okay, Silas.
Very lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. 24 is he's a quick kid. You can tell he's a good athlete. I don't know if he plays football as well for them. I know they have a good football team as well. You can tell he's just a good athlete. So Titus Gillum has the ball. He's going to spin it over here to Liam. Liam's got it. Kind of looking around a little bit. Getting checked pretty hard. Silas Gillum has it. Looks like he's going to go right. He's got a little bit of a lane, then spins it, gets it over to Ian. Ian's looking, trying to look, gets it over to Titus. They keep looking, spinning it. Little dodge left. He's got a little bit of a step. He's really trying to find Ian there. Ian is trying to sneak around in there and seeing if he can get the Bulldogs to fall asleep and he can catch one there in the crease, get a little one-on-one maybe with the goalie. So we're going to come back out here to X. Good dodge by Liam. Loose ball. 24 gets it. He's going to get it back to his goalie.
We got a little bit of a ride coming. Long stick midi wide open on the far side. That is number 45, bringing the ball down, getting it over the winger. And he's going to head off the field, pretend a fake, and then he's going back down for a shot. 45 wants a goal.
Oh, there.
A little bit of a decoy. He's going to set a screen. Nope. He's going to, what do we got going on? Coming down the crease. Shot just wide. Got to put a body on him when he gets in that close. All right, back by X. We got 21 coming off on the wing. Good coverage by our D. CJ forcing the guy down, staying below X, giving us some poke checks. Trying a little lift, number 91. Ends up giving it away. Little short skip pass.
I'll let it keep rolling. Good. Good defense.
Aggressive. That's what we got to do. We got to cause turnovers. So it's 7-4, 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Good look.
Got a
Miller,
long pass.
that's Miller
Miller
Seaton right there to Miller. Miller's got some wheels. Miller's going to turn it up here. Oh, Miller's going to take it. He's got. Oh, he had Ian. Ian was back there. Oh, come on.
We got it.
All right.
Good hustle.
Yeah.
Oh. That's just bad luck.
Yeah.
All right, St. Albans turning it around, going for on a fast break. Got some wheels.
Good stop.
Yeah, great stop. Austin with a. We got to come up with a nickname for Austin.
Yeah.
But that was a big one. That's the difference between an 8-4 and a 7-4 game, and we got possession. So Logan finding the guy in the middle.
Oh, good
ground ball.
Yeah, great ground ball.
You know, he's got surrounded by three folks. Looks like we're getting a timeout by Tom.
Yeah, I think in a game like this, you need that timeout. You want to get that possession with 147, to calm that down and to get us, a good shot here and hopefully, work on this lead and make it 7-5. I think that's a great call there.
Who we got on the other side here? That's Episcopal, right? Out of Texas.
I think that's Lucy Beckham over
Beckham's
there.
over here.
Yep.
other side of the on the visitors' stands. We got doubleheader here tonight. Crosstown rival Beckham Bengals are going to be taking on the Episcopal team out of Texas.
Episcopal School of Dallas, I believe is the correct, full name, and big-time lacrosse program #2. So you think, Texas, primarily you know them for football, but they play lacrosse out there and big-time lacrosse as well.
What's really great is all these teams coming to Charleston to play us. Play 3 top teams in the state. It's one destination, right? So it's great for these schools on spring break that might have snow on the ground still up north, or just not fun to play in weather.
Right.
And it just shows something for the Charleston lacrosse community, and how it's grown and how competitive it's been.
Yeah, you think about all that Coach Harris has done here, and then you think about all the talent that comes here to play. Pretty impressive how the sport has grown in the city of Charleston and Mount Pleasant. All right, so back in action. We got about 1:43 in the third. Miller Seaton's got the ball. He's out there on the perimeter. He's going to spin it over there to Titus. Titus is going to spin over the top here. He's going to look. Good defense. They're going to kind of rotate here. Silas is going to look.
It's tough. He's all over his hands.
Yeah, man.
Quick outlet. Outlet to LSM number 45 coming down. We got Reese Meredith stepping up. We got to rotate.
Oh, wow. That's great.
All right, Oceanside ball. We got CJ bringing it up. Just over a minute left in the third quarter. He's going to swing it over to Logan. Got a little bit of time, Logan, to make a good decision. Right back over to CJ.
Yeah, we need to try to get maybe somebody in the middle of the field here. Maybe a shorty.
Going to have to get rid of it here shortly.
Yep.
All right.
Good look. Great pass.
Oh. Goalie going for a long pass.
Wow.
Number 91. It's a good look and good hit by CJ.
Logan.
Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah, hit his knee, I think. And we got Charlie Horse.
Yeah, Logan's a tough kid. He's going to keep in there. Oh, we got Miller Seaton in the
That's
middle.
a shoulder, unfortunately, I believe.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's
that was Logan with a good hit.
Okay, good touch. All right, so 17 seconds. I think they see the clock. Titus is going to take it in there. Boom.
Big goal. 11 seconds left, 7-5.
Yeah, you didn't really know what was going to happen there. I was kind of thinking, okay, is he going to set it up? But, sometimes you can kind of get that defense has been playing aggressive the whole night, Mark, and you can kind of get them in that second where they're just kind of regrouping. And I think with the way that they're playing, that defense is playing, we need that little second there to just go ahead and take a shot while they're regrouping.
Yeah, I was watching our defense, Logan, make sure he was okay. I missed half that play, but I did catch the very end where Titus was there able to bury it. So Logan's still on the sideline getting talked to by the coaches, rotating that shoulder. Let's see if he's doing all right. Good hustle.
Oh, good hustle
Reese
by
has
Reese.
it. We got 4 seconds. Just get rid of it.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh. All right, end of the third quarter. We're all holding our breath.
Yeah, I know, right? If we show our emotions, realize we have boys out here, so it's hard to restrain because you try to be non-biased announcers, but that's very hard when you got sons out there.
This third quarter reminds me a lot of the first quarter. Very competitive, very up and down, very close quarter. Just looking at shots again, when you look at the shots on net in the third quarter, we had 5, South Lake Carroll had 4. So very competitive, very up and down, very even game in the first and third quarter. The difference is the second quarter where South Lake, I keep saying South Lake, but St. Albans was able to score 3 goals in the second quarter. So just to recap scoring in the third quarter, first goal came from St. Albans, number 21 at the 7:39 mark. We came back at the 5:43 mark with a goal of ourselves. That was Charlie Funk's first goal of the year, I believe, assisted by Liam Rosenbach. And then the second goal with just 11 seconds left in the quarter was Titus Gillum, unassisted.
Well, so you know, obviously we've got an all-world face-off guy, but their face-off guy is good as well. I don't know if that kid, what year he is, or if he's committed somewhere, but he's definitely great competition. All right, so King Cole's back at the line. Started the fourth, 12 minutes, 7-5. Great. Cole's got the ball. He's got a little bit of a fast break. They're going to look. Titus thought about it, and he takes it back out.
Big possession here.
Yeah, big possession. Great face-off by Cole. Man, Finn was kind of drifting in there. Cole's sprinting off. All right, Silas Gillum has the ball. He has up top. Liam's coming behind him. He's going to spin it over to Liam Rosenbach, senior. Silas has a shorty. He's going to kind of go right, kind of look, see what he can do here. Going to look again, kind of looking in the middle. Spin it over to Ian. Ian, the assassin. Ian's get a little bit of an angle there. Spin it over to Finn. Titus has got it. He's going left. Keep their great ball movement by the Land Sharks. We're just rotating this ball very crisply. Got a little bit of an angle here. Spinning. Silas is coming right. Bobbles it. Great defense. A little kick here. We're still fighting for it.
St. Albans on the fast break and pushing up to number 77. 77 coming down. He's got a guy in the wing, going to swing it left, number 13. Going to bring it up topside. CJ with a check. Reese coming out on defense, swinging it back down to X, and it's good to see Logan back in the game. We're going to swing it up to number 24. The defensive specialist playing a little offense. I don't think we've. No. I'm incorrect. He is on he plays both ways. Midfield, number 17, going to swing a little razzle-dazzle, swing it over to 24, a little wide of a pass. Going to go out of bounds, going to be Oceanside ball, going the other way. Going to be a pass back to the defense, CJ, telling them to go across. Little alpha play.
Oh, great look.
Little look to Liam. Oh.
Wow.
Had a little bit of daylight there. Decided to play it safe and pull it back out, set it up.
You know, it opens up for a little bit, and it just seems like it closes quickly. And, you know, we take the route to kind of come back and settle down on our offense. So 9 minutes and change, 7-5. Ooh, okay. Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication there. Uh-oh, good hustle. Miller Seaton, great hustle by Miller Seaton. This has got to be our ball. Great hustle by Miller.
Miller got it.
Yeah, well.
Ball down again. We got a scrum. We got a battle for it. Ball's up in the air.
Who wants it?
Man, it's physical out there.
I like the play.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, man.
Boy, really good play on both sides.
Yeah. You would think of, you know, yeah.
It's going to remain Oceanside ball. So CJ trying to figure out what to do with it. Head pushing it over here to Logan. We got somebody coming. We got Owen coming on the field here. We got, Kip coming on the field.
Oh, great look. That's a great clear. He got him over here.
He's got him open. Oh, what a pass! What a pass!
Wow.
Whoa. That's how you do it, fellas.
Dude.
That is how you do it. We got that one on replay.
Can you replay it? Because I don't.
That was pretty.
7-6, 8 minutes, 36 seconds.
I thought Ian was taking a shot.
It sure looked like he was going to.
Pass.
And who got the goal there?
I think that was Charlie Funk, number 30.
Charlie Funk, that's his second goal of the day. Number 30, Funk Master.
Just great pass by Ian. Great visibility. That's got to be a false start. I'm going to say on white. Yep.
We'll take it. Cole again at the line.
Here we go, momentum.
Yeah, you can kind of feel it in the stands a little bit.
Yeah.
You can feel it on the team.
Feel it up here.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a great competitive game. So Titus Gillum has the ball, Sevens senior. Kind of seeing what's going on here. He's going to dodge right, kind of come right, kind of work his guy down, looking to see if he can get that guy open.
That slide.
Yeah,
yep. Number 12 slid, and he recovered very nicely. They did not have a 2-slide set up on that, so when 12 comes out, well, they're going to fast break. So we got a turnover. St. Albans on the fast break, long stick. Fake pass, he wants to take the shot. Nice fake shot. That's off the post. That's off the crossbar. Long stick, gets the pole, gets it back.
Man.
Shot in the goal, number 18, I believe that is. Or is that 78? That's 18.
It's 18.
That's Wagner Underwood.
So 8-6, 7 minutes, 43 seconds. Cole's back at the line. Cole's fighting, giving it everything he's got. Man, I don't know what was all going on there.
We got a push on someone. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a push on St. Albans, so
We'll
push
take
inside
it.
ball.
We'll take it.
Too many bodies in there to see who was pushing who for me.
Yeah, you start getting into a bar fight, it's hard to see who threw the punch, but we'll take it.
Get rid of that ball. We got Silas up top. That defense is all over the stick, and 26 played a really, really nice job. We got to get a touch here.
All right, they got a touch.
Oh, we did get a touch. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we turn the ball over. Number 51, long stick, has the ball. He's running. If he's not a left-hander, he's acting. Yep, good outlet pass back to the goalie. Goalie sees a opener. Number 26. 26 on a fast break. Liam's. Just snuck in.
Thought he had that one.
He got the majority of it. It crossed the line. I'm not even sure it ever hit the back of the net, but it did cross the line. All right, we got under 7 minutes.
All right, 9-6.
Who do we got? We got Logan helping out Cole because been a pretty good dogfight here at the face-off dot.
Yeah, it's been
both clamping.
Pretty evenly matched here.
It spits out. We got ball down, Logan. Give it a kick. Who's going to get that ball?
Cole's still hustling. Man, great physical
play. He comes up
play.
and gets that hit. Who is that? Number 11, CJ.
Great hustle on CJ, a senior, number 11. Trying to figure out how to stop ball here.
There you go.
Okay.
Good timeout. Oh, it's
I
a
got
flag
a
now.
Got a hurt player also. Oh, he's back up. That's good to see.
On Reese.
Got a cross check on Reese Meredith. Very similar to the coaches on St. Albans, doing a good job coming up, giving him a pet talk. We got Coach Clark Seaton coming up, talking to Reese, giving him some advice, coaching him up. But we are man down, 6 minutes, 20 seconds. St. Albans rotating the ball around, trying to move our defense. Got all the long poles on the outside, coming up, playing some D, recovering back down. They're just rotating the ball around. About 20 seconds into the penalty. Continuing to rotate the ball. Going to probably start to see some motion and some action right here. Reverse. Going to skip the ball over down into the corner. Right back down to X. Over off the left GLE. Diving up, far. That's a set play for sure. You can see that setting up. So as the time ticks down here, this is more important is the time ticks down to get a couple of here because there is no shot clock in high school lacrosse. So the winning team can start to burn some clock. So it's important we win some faceoffs and get a number of offensive possessions here. So we're changing up LSM again. We got CJ down here and close. Cole win the faceoff clean.
Cole's got a little bit of a fast break here. He's going to look.
Great save by the goalie. Quick outlet, number 14 there on the fast break, coming back down the other way. We're going to slow them up. Caden playing some defense, getting on those hands. Going to swing it over here to number 13. Got Reese Meredith playing out on him. Oh, almost got the stick on it. They're not going to wait. They're going to shoot, and they're going to score. Top right shot.
So 11-6, Bulldogs.
Man, we had it down to 1 there. Bulldogs decided to start barking. Got on it.
So Cole back here at the stripe. It's been a good competition for him tonight at faceoff. Oh, good job. Owen snuck out of there. He's got a little bit of a lane there. Going to stick it over there. Bobbles the ball.
Looking for the shot before he caught it.
Yeah.
Let's get the scrum ball. Coming out of a scrum, ball down.
Wow.
Titus coming out with it. Getting double teams, swings it around, coming back the other way, bringing to midfield against number 3. Getting a touch.
I think here, guys, we got to move a little faster.
Yeah, at this point you just got to start taking some good shots. Shots is the name of the game at this point with 4 minutes because I would imagine they're going to start slowing it down a little bit. Silas Gillum has the ball. He's trying to spin it around here.
Go.
Yep. He's got it. Good shot. It's a good shot. We'll take it. Another good shot. We're going to get the ball here, hopefully.
Yeah, that's blue ball.
Okay.
Good job boxing out by Liam. So we got the ball at X. Liam bringing it up, swinging out to the wing. The defense is pressing.
Oh, he's got cutting there. He had Ian, 55, cutting. Spin it back over to Silas. So Ian Long's got it back there at X. Need a little bit more urgency here, I think, on offense. He's coming around. He's looking. Oh, good look. Good look. Boom.
Just wide. That was about 6 inches off the left post.
It's great offensive play. Great give and go. Cutter was coming. Coming back up again, looking. Looks like this is Finn Wagner.
He's got a slide.
He's got it there.
Gonna need a good ride here.
Yep, St. Albans got the ball. We are changing our players. We've got a change. We've got a number of people coming. We got Caden coming on the field. So 3 minutes remaining. This is where we got to start pressing out. We've got to get double teams. We got to get some pressure. Because St. Albans is just going to hang up here and just continue to pass it back and forth. Boy, the ball's just not bouncing our way. Is that Reese, I believe, playing some defense? CJ trying to come up for the double team.
It's Timeout Bulldogs, 2 minutes, 31 seconds in the fourth. Well, Mark, you know, I think there was just a couple times the game was within reach, and for whatever reason, a couple bounces didn't go our way for us to keep cutting into that lead.
Yeah, and a couple good saves by their goalie. We had a couple good shots. Let's try to squeeze in a player spotlight in here. We've only been able to get one in for the game. Let's do another one. Let's talk about, who have we not done? Let's talk about Anthony Demchik. Number 29. Anthony is a freshman. Attack. Anthony played when he was young. Started when he was about 5 years old. He played for 2 or 3 years and just got back into it last year, playing some club ball. His first year playing high school lacrosse, but he also plays multi-sport athlete. He plays JV football. If you remember when we highlighted Declan the other game, we talked about how Anthony made Declan play lacrosse, so he confirmed that was true. He's overall working on his skills, wants to really focus in on dodging because he is attack, because he wants to be a starter next year. Working with Coach Clark very heavy. From Long Island initially, moved here in COVID year of 2020 to be closer to his dad's family. Likes the New England Patriots. Favorite player, Tom Brady.
It's got to be Tom, right?
The GOAT, as they call him. All right, so we are up on defense. Reese Meredith, number 1 against number 21. 21 continuing to hold the ball. Again, there is no I don't believe there's a 2-minute box. A little bit of a wild pass. St. Albans able to regain possession and put on some wheels. They bring it back into the box, heading towards the goal. And shoots and scores. So very similar to the first quarter being similar to the third quarter. The fourth quarter is similar to the second.
Say that again.
First and third quarter were very competitive, and the second and fourth are not as.
Correct. Okay, I got you.
So 2 minutes left, pretty much. Going to be face-off. Cole again at the line.
We got Woodsy over here on LSM trying to get a little bit. That was a false start on White.
So Oceanside's got it. Gonna spin it over here to Titus. Silas has a shorty on him. Waiting for Finn to come in. Silas is able to regain the possession. Not certain what is going on right now.
Start the clock.
Start the clock. Well, see some people in cowboy hats, so I think Texas is here.
This would be the second Texas team to come visit the Oceanside.
Oh, good look.
Very nice.
Yeah, good shot.
Nice little fake up top, going low, bouncing it in. Is that Finn?
Yes.
I'm going to say that's Finn Wagner.
Good shot by Finn, senior. 12-7. I don't think that this Texas team maybe is staying as long as the last Texas team. I'd imagine these teams are on spring break. Good fight there at face-off. Ball still live there on the ground. Got a flag. Looks like it's going to go against us.
I think it was a push. Oh. So we got 7. That is Owen Kimker push with possession. So we will be man down with minute 32 left in the game. See how St. Albans handles this. They're going to handle it by calling a timeout.
Coach is still coaching, which, I think this is their first game, which, they're still working on their offense and all those kind of things. So he wants to get another good possession here.
I did have the coach's name. I believe he's a new coach this year, if I'm not mistaken. Grant Brown. I'm sorry, entering his second season as the coach of the Bulldogs. I don't know if this is accurate or not, but it looks like they may have played a team up in Connecticut. Taft.
Taft is a public school out of Greenwich area. Private school out of the eastern Connecticut area or western Connecticut area of some big lacrosse teams up there, high school lacrosse teams. Beautiful campus too.
Is that near
Ask
your
me
old,
how I know.
You're near your old neck of the woods,
There you
Dion?
go.
Okay. You seem like you have intimate knowledge. All right, they're going to work it around here. See, they're trying to get their cutter in there.
Shot just a bit outside, going out of bounds. St. Albans backing it up, 1:18 remaining. Score 12-7, Bulldogs over the Land Sharks. So ball going to be at X, coming around GLE, skip pass up top left. Got Reese Meredith playing some defense, Logan Finley playing some defense. They like that low to high shot off of the 2-yard line. Get a little, so we are back at full strength. 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. Got Reese pressure, number 17, playing some defense. Swinging around, number 9. These old eyes in this dim light is having a little harder time picking out the numbers. Somebody's got to get it. Oh, that was a good poke. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, you had him open. All right, we're going to swing it over to Logan. Logan going to walk up the ball. Finds Liam. Is that Liam? There's a Finn. That is neither. That is Kip. We're going to swing it down. Wide man in front.
Good shot.
Ian Long with a goal.
Why can't we do that all game? That's how it's supposed to look.
I think that was a pass. I want to say that was Funkmaster giving the pass. So does he have 2 goals and an assist tonight, if it was?
"13 seconds left. We'll be back on Sunday at 10 o'clock. Got Libertyville coming out of Illinois here at the Reef, 10 o'clock.
10 p.m. or a.m.?
That's a.m.
A.m. It's going to be an early morning.
I guess Chap won't be with us for a little bit of it, but is that what I heard correctly, Joe?
Yeah, Mark got me on that Philippines trip. So, I believe in Mark, and I believe that
Ooh, nice save.
Back-to-back saves. That must be the backup goalie. That's number 1, Shane Thompson.
2 nice saves.
Very nice saves. And
well, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just going to recap real quick the number of shots. So in the second half, Oceanside had 15 shots. South Lake Carroll had 12 shots. So we outshot them. A couple of good saves by their goalie. They made 5 saves in the second half, and Austin had 2 saves in the second half. So I think that will wrap it up from the Reef. We will be back, as Dion said, on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Who's bringing the coffee?
Yeah.
hopefully Dion's in better health. Hopefully you can get some rest this weekend.
It's a 24-hour thing, I hope.
Yeah. Hopefully you didn't give it to us.
I think you gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we kept a little bit of a distance.
Well, for now, I'm going to flash this little thing here. We got
Mark Johnson.
Chaps out.
Chat. And